Football Manager 2022 is just around the corner, and today we've got the lowdown on our favourite new features in the game. Hello and welcome back to the FM Scout YouTube channel. My name is Reese, and coming up on today's show, I'm going to be showing you our 7 favourite new features in Football Manager 2022. So don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe if you are new, and let's head on over to favourite number 1. So for number 1, we've got improved career paths for international managers. And we're over on Twitter here to see Miles Jacobson, the head of Sports Interactive's timeline, because he has been releasing features over on there. He describes it in this way: improved career paths for managers so that those in real life who have declared that they aren't interested in club jobs and are only interested in national teams and vice versa can now be supported. So what does that mean? Well, it feels to me that they're kind of cutting out the fluff, right, for those that declare that they only want to do one thing rather than the other. So if you are a club manager and you declare that you don't want to manage any countries, you won't be getting like news feeds that kind of push you in that direction, and vice versa. If you're a national team manager and you declare that you're not interested in managing clubs, then the game will be very streamlined to the way that you want to play it. It's a really cool idea, really exciting. I've never actually just done a purely national team save, I don't think, so it'd be interesting to give that a go. Let me know obviously in the comments below if you're interested in doing that too. New feature number 2 is the dynamic youth ratings, a huge change according to Miles for long-term saves, as the quality of youth players coming through in different nations will now change depending on the nation's standing in the world of football. So that's pretty cool, right? So if I went to manage Wales, my favourite country of all time, my home country, and I managed to get, say, a World Cup final 2 years in a row. I mean, 2 years in a row. They're not having it every year now, although they are having it every 2 years potentially. That could mean we get some like really amazing Welsh wonderkids come through in like Cardiff City and Swansea City and stuff like that. And presumably it works at club level as well. So if I'm managing, say, Barry Town in Wales, and I get them to win the Welsh League and even get to the Champions League final, then the nation's standing in Football Manager 2022's rankings will go up, and hence we'll get some more good youth players coming through. I think it reflects real life quite well, because that's the kind of thing you would see happen in real life, surely. Kids getting involved more in football as their nation develops as a football nation. I think it's really cool. Let me know down below, what do you think? Something a little bit more technical next. They've optimized the skin that comes with the game. This means the game loads a bit faster, is smoother to navigate, and saves hard drive space, so it's less to download and ultimately is kinda on the planet, or so Miles has put here in his tweet. That can only be a good thing, right? Especially if you're maybe running Football Manager on a less capable device or an older device. Anything that can kind of speed up those loading times, right, when you're hitting spacebar or whatever you do, click continue, is always going to be a good thing. And it'd be interesting to see if there's any changes in design of the skins as well. The fact that Miles says it's going to be smoother to navigate really interests me. That sounds really cool. I do like a nice bit of smoothness when it comes to gameplay and just usability across my computers and Macs, etc. So that'd be interesting. I really can't wait for this one. Let me know down below, what do you think? Next up, more autosave options. So before, when you only had limited options that you could choose from in terms of autosaves, like a 3-file rolling autosave, weekly, monthly, etc., Miles says that they've now added options to that feature where you can set your game to save every 30 or 60 real-time minutes. That means you'll never need to lose much progress when the inevitable power cut hits this winter, or you get the spinning wheel of death and you have to turn everything off and on again. Very, very useful, I think. It was really good to see the save times last year get so much faster. I wonder if they're going to get faster this year, but with the rolling autosave, it's definitely a good idea, I think, to have more options. The more options, the better, right? Let me know down below if you disagree with that. You can't disagree with that, surely. Tactics next, and a new, cleaner way of visualizing your tactics is coming to Football Manager 2022. So you can analyze your system's strengths and weaknesses instantly. And you can see all these different boxes on the screen, etc. Really, really cool. Different zones. I like the look of this. It's been a while, right, since they kind of overhauled the tactics screen to any large degree. I can't wait to get my teeth stuck into this and really see what the usability is like on this feature. Let me know down below what you think. Team talks are changing in Football Manager 2022. And for the better, if you ask me. If you leave a team talk without speaking to your players, not only will you receive a warning, like a little warning screen, but you'll now have the option to hand over to your assistant, so you'll never accidentally skip a half-time chat again. Thank the Lord. This is something I've been guilty of on so many occasions, to the point where I had to just delegate it out to my assistant entirely so that I didn't miss one. It's such a welcome change, and it's just these little things that they're picking up on as we update the games, which I think just surely improve the gameplay, right? Let me know down below if you've ever missed a team talk before and if it's had an effect on your save. I've definitely had it, and it's an absolute nightmare. Number 7 then, and tying into the previous point on team talks, you now have the opportunity to speak to your team after the result, which is a little bit new, which could be useful if you want to keep or perhaps regain momentum after a run of games, or praise/criticize your players after a cup tie. The screenshot here just shows that your standard kind of team meeting screen, which you would expect. This is a difficult one for me to see how it would be implemented in my games personally. Would I be using this after every game? Would that be beneficial to my team, or would that be one where your team kind of start to get demoralized because you're giving them too many like instructions? Do you know what I mean? It's a really interesting addition, but I really can't wait to see how it plays out in real life gameplay. So that was our top 7 new features for Football Manager 2022. Let us know down below if we've missed any that you are really excited about personally. Do hit a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new. If you want to check out my channel, it's FM Wonder Kids. I'll pop the tag up there somewhere. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again. Bye.